Good day, grade 10s. Welcome back to another lesson. In this lesson, we're going to be focusing on the material and groups of volcanoes. So your lesson objective then is students will be able to name and explain the materials ejected by a volcano, and students will be able to list and explain the three groups of extrusive volcanoes. During a volcanic eruption, there are different materials that are ejected during an eruption. So we can classify them according to solid material, a fluid or liquid material, as well as a gas material. If you look at what is ejected in terms of your solid material, we get pieces of ash, rock pieces and fragments, as well as lava bombs. To our right, this is an example of a lava bomb. Remember, lava just refers to a liquid rock, right? And it has a very plastic or bubblegum texture, and we can actually see that texture in this picture over here. So we can also see that this picture is depicting that the lava is still extremely hot. Then, in fluid material, we get a fluid lava. So in other words, it runs down the sides of the volcano, almost like this fire river. In addition to that, volcanic eruptions could also cause mud flows, like we see in the example here to our right. And these mud flows are known as lahars. Then finally, our gases. There are many different types of gases that are released during a volcanic eruption. But the most common gases are steam, because the water is heated and it creates steam, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and sulfur dioxide. The three groups of volcanoes. The first one is an active volcano. So the definition of an active volcano is that it still erupts quite frequently. An example of an active volcano is the Mauna Loa in Hawaii. This volcano erupts every other year. A dormant volcano shows no sign of activity, however, it still has the ability to erupt in the near future. Then an extinct volcano, so it's as the name suggests, it is not going to erupt ever again in its lifespan. And an example of this is Ben Nevis in Great Britain.